What's up, guys? It's your boy Adrian, Wicked Designs and Slides Hustle, and I'm back again today. What you're about to see is a video that I created on how to create a pattern in Photoshop for my sublimation slides. I took this design and created this pattern for a pair of slides, okay? So hopefully you find this helpful if you ever need to create a pattern out of a design that you have using Photoshop. And with that, it's your boy Adrian, Wicked Design Slides Hustle. I see you on the other side. Peace. Put this image as it is on the slide, but I think to me it would look better if I created a pattern of this design to put on the slide. So that's what we're doing today. I'm going to create a quick pattern, and like anything else, you know how we do it. When we don't really know how to do something, all you got to do is go to YouTube, lovingly referred to as YouTube University, and how to create a pattern in Photoshop. So that's what I did, all right? So with that, I am actually in Photoshop now as we speak. So I am going to go up here at the top, here, hit the windows, scroll down to libraries. And you see it brings up a little dialog box here, okay? And there's a plus sign here. If I tap on this plus sign, okay, at the bottom here, if I tap on this plus sign, this little box comes up, and what I'm looking for, it says extract from image, okay? So it's gonna pull from the image that you actually see on the screen. So here we go, I'm gonna hit that button. It's working, it's thinking. All right, so we have a new pattern. So as you can see, let me just scale it down a little bit here. I'm just kind of, messing with this. The image is in this triangle, and there's just so many things that you can do from here. But for right now, I really want to kind of keep the pattern simple, but I'm just kind of, let me show you guys just a little bit. You can create all kind of designs based off of whatever image that you have. Now that would be something kind of cute right there, okay? With the flowers and the hearts, yeah, that would be real nice. You can just kind of play around with it and just different patterns. So once you find something that you like, you go with it. But like I said, I'm just trying to, keep it minimal, okay? So this is basically what I'm looking for here. And I'm going to go ahead and scale this down just a little bit because it's a little too close. Make it a little bit closer. Okay, so 0.6. All right, 0.6. I think that's good there, okay? So I am going to save this to the library. All right, once you save it, you got the little save box there. I'm going to go ahead and close it, okay? And as you can see, what I just closed is a little blue box here, okay? A little blue box here. So that's what I just created. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and double tap that, and it brings up the pattern we just created. So let me see here. Let me find my little layer. Okay, here we go. All right, so there we go there. Okay, got to move everything around just a little bit, Okay, so there's my layer. So this is the pattern. Not bad, right? Not bad. But I want to fill in now. I want to fill in these gaps here, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and save what I have right now as a PNG, and let's see, and we're gonna save it as a slide 11. There we go, and it's gonna save. Boom. All right, so let me go ahead and find what I just created. Oh, wait a minute, I'm moving too fast. It didn't save it yet. Okay, so there we go. So let me open this up. And I'm looking for 11. There we go. Okay, so that's my pattern there. Okay, you guys see that? All right, so that's pretty good, if I do say so myself, right? That's a pretty good pattern that we can use, or that we're going to use. This is a really good pattern that we're going to use for the slides. But I want to fill in some of this empty space here. So let me just make this smaller a little bit. Slide back over here. All right, and I am going to duplicate this layer here. Boop. Hit my control, whoops, come on. Hit my control T. All right, got my bars. Hold down my shift. And we're gonna go ahead and make it smaller, as you can see. Okay. And that might be pretty good there. So let's see what we got. Let me make this bigger, just a little bit bigger. All right, so let me do this. So that's a small one. All right, only thing I need is really the top one, and then so let's do this. Let me cut the rest of this out here. Let's cut that out. All right, turn that back on. Let me make this a little bit bigger. So let me see what we have here. Okay, all right, so yeah, so that's the piece there. That's the smaller piece that I'm using to fill in right here. And that's, okay, yeah, that looks pretty good right there. I like how that looks. So let me just slide that on over there. Okay, let's see. All right. And I'm gonna cut this end off here, because you can see it ended abruptly. I have my cross, I have my heart, but I have no sunflower. So once I cut this off, I'm going to repeat this whole thing on this other end here. So let's see, make that bigger. Get my eraser tool. Oh, that's too big for an eraser. Okay, there we go. So here we go. I'm just going to erase this part here. Okay, there we go. All right, we go ahead and zoom out, and I'm going to duplicate the layer. There you go. Okay. So let's see what we have here. Let me make this just a little bit bigger. Yep. Okay, so that's the second one that I duplicated the layer. So there we go. So now it's a nice continuation there. And let me just slide it over a little bit more. Yeah, I think that should be good there. Yep, okay. All right, so there we go. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and merge this down. All right, these two layers here, I'm gonna merge them together. So merge down. All right, duplicate another one. Duplicate. Let's pull this down. You see those different alignment. They have so many different alignment tools to make sure that you have things aligned properly. It's pretty amazing. Okay, so there we go. So we got that, and I'm just going to go ahead and duplicate one more. Pull this down. There we go. Okay, so let's see, do we have it? Yep, and we got it. Whoa, it moved on me at the end there. so let me make this, let me zoom in. I'm just gonna tap this up a little bit there. Okay, there we go. All right, so now those gaps that I had originally, all right, so let me just go ahead and merge all of these together here. Merge all of these together. All right, so originally this is what I had. Okay, it was, you know, this is a nice pattern as it is, and I could have left it alone. All right, but I wanted to fill in these gaps here. Okay, I'm trying to fill in these gaps. So boom, there we go. All right, so we filled in the gaps nicely. So now only thing I'm going to do, and I've already done this, but I'm just, you know, going back over it again to just kind of, you know, show you guys what I did to actually create the pattern that I'm going to use on the pair of slides that I'm going to create for her. Okay, so I've already saved this as a PNG. All right, and now let's see here. I'm going to go, I have to pull up my template that I use to create mock-ups for the customer. So once I create the pattern, I actually have a mock-up that I can put it on, send it to whoever I'm creating the slides for, so that they can see what it's actually going to look like. Okay, so here we go. Let's pull up the mock-up, and just like the slides themselves, before you put an image on them, they come up blank. They come up blank. Okay, all right, so let's see here. So in my template, we're going to go ahead and go into here. Like I said, I've already created this one time. All right, so there we go. Now I have to save it, and this is the left slide. All right, so it's working at 99%. Working. All right, so I saved it. So let me go back out to the mock-up. Boom. As you can see, there we go. Okay, so you can see that the right one is still blank, but the left one that we just did, there you go. So this is what I would actually send to the customer. But let me go ahead and do the second one on the right side. Okay, there's the pattern. Save it. All right, and once that is saved, all right, we're at 99%. It's working, it's thinking, it's working, it's thinking. Wow, that 1% is a bad mother, huh? It is really holding this up. Come on, there you go. There we go. Okay, so now let's go back out to it, and as you can see here, this is what I would send to the client, like, hey, this is the actual mock-up of your slides. And I think, you know, that makes for a nice slide there. So we got the pattern or the original image that we had. And let's see here. Let me go back to the original. Where's the original image? Okay, so this is the original image that we used to create the pattern. Okay, and going to the mock-up that I just created the pattern, and that's what we're going to send to the customer. So once I save that as a PNG, and so then I pull up the mock-up that we're actually using for the slide. So let's see here. And that's what the customer would actually get there. So they would get this as the Slides Hustle. and they would get the mock-up of the slide that I created and say, hey, this is what it's going to look like. And they're either going to give me a thumbs up or they're going to say, no, I don't like it. And most of the time we get thumbs up. We get a thumbs up. So this is an original design. The only person that's going to have this right now is going to be the client, because this is going to be her personal pair of slides, okay? Her personal pair of slides. So there you go. So we created I had a design, we created a pattern, and the pattern, I created the pattern so that I could use it to create a mock-up of what we're actually going to put on the slide. So once we're done with this, I'll come back behind it and actually create the slide and show you how that works, okay? So with all of that being said, it's your boy Adrian Wick, Wicked Designs, The Slides Hustle. I'll see y'all back on the other side. Peace.